The geometry for our top cover, because of the shell, is pretty complex. So to make things a little simpler, we're going to use something called Ordinate Dimensions. Sorry, that was Ordinate Dimensions. We can find that in the Smart Dimension flyout up here. Click on Vertical Ordinate Dimension. This will allow us to place vertical dimensions that are dependent on a coordinate point or on a common origin. The first point the first thing we select is a line that's going to establish the 0 mark. That will be this bottom line here for us. And then we can place a 0 to the right or the left. And then after you select subsequent lines that you want to dimension. So I'm going to select all of the horizontal lines in this detail B. And there we go. Now we have a straightforward, easy, clear way to read what these different heights are for this part. The next thing we'll do is add a general note using custom properties. And we'll use custom properties in a little bit more advanced way now. So we'll type general notes, part number, material, like we've done before. We'll do volume, mass, drawn by, and then hit space twice. Type unless otherwise specified. Type dimensions are in inches, and then tolerances, colon, forged, and then remember we can add plus or minus symbols using the add symbol icon in the property manager. 0.025 machined plus or minus 0.005. And then now we can go back to our part to add these custom properties here that we don't have yet in our part. So click out of the general note, press escape, right click on your isometric view here, and then click in the quick access toolbar, open part. It automatically opens your part so you don't have to go looking for it. Now remember where we added custom properties in file properties in the menu bar. On the custom tab, we're going to add a section for part number this time, material, weight. There isn't one for volume, so we have to type volume. Select drawn by. You have to scroll down a bit. And I believe that was it. I don't think I'm forgetting anything. So for part number, in the value text expression, type your part number. This is useful if you're choosing to name your files in a different format other than what the part number is going to be. For example, I've named my part Top Cover 2018 Video X to distinguish it as a video example. So, if I wanted to include the part number, I can make a custom property for the part number. And then material, you can select from the drop down. Same with weight, it's going to be the mass. You can also select volume. And drawn by, you will have to type. Do in all caps your first initial, and then your last name. Click OK, and then the rest is history from here. To quickly open up your drawing file, you can right click on your part and then go to Open Drawing. And then we'll add the custom properties like we did with the previous parts. And remember, that's in the Property Manager, in the Link to Property option. Use custom properties from the model found here, and then we will select the property name down here. And you know the rest from here. So I'll speed things up a bit. You may be noticing that this is pretty tedious. You can save Solidworks drawing templates that already have this stuff pre-set up in the template, so that as soon as you bring your part over, all of this information gets populated. Last thing we want to do is on the end of volume, type cubic inches. I'm going to make sure there's a space there. And then at the end of mass, type pounds. And I believe that's it. Here's what your completed drawing should look like.